Your money is entering the wrong hands. A woman is smiling as she takes what is yours. My beloved child, don't skip this. Something huge is waiting for you. You're about to realize that what's been slipping away from your life wasn't random. It was being redirected quietly, secretly into someone else's hands. For weeks, you've been feeling that strange pressure in your chest, that whisper of loss you couldn't explain. You blamed timing, expenses, maybe even bad luck. But the truth is deeper, colder, and more calculated. A woman has been smiling in silence, knowing exactly what she's been taking that was meant for you. There's been energy around you that doesn't belong. Receipts missing. Unexpected debits, sudden delays, and someone always showing up just before your breakthrough. This isn't coincidence, it's choreography. Heaven allowed you to struggle only so your eyes would open to this one truth tonight. Archangel Michael says, the flow of your abundance has been tampered with, your blessings were meant to multiply, but someone placed herself between you and what was promised. Don't scroll now because what happens next will change everything. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You've worked, prayed, and waited, and yet every time prosperity approached, something unseen blocked it. That's because she's been watching, studying your routine, your weakness, your kindness. She wore the mask of help, but her smile was the cover for her hunger. Each time you trusted, she took, each time you shared, she stored. Each time you smiled, she planned. And now she thinks you still don't see it. But this message is your moment of reversal. Heaven has ordered a divine correction. The very hands that stole from you will tremble when they realize the energy has shifted. Your lost money, your lost recognition, your lost chances. All of them are now being rerouted to you with interest. Don't skip, my child. The universe doesn't delay without a reason. This delay was a setup for exposure. Type Amen to get blessing. 444, listen carefully. Someone you once helped during their lowest point is the same one laughing in secret as your balance shrinks. She acts kind in public but gossips in private. She doesn't want your downfall. She wants your position. This woman has used your name to gain access, your ideas to gain credit, and your innocence to remain unnoticed. But heaven's camera caught it all. The angels are now aligning events to make her reveal herself without realizing it. The call you're about to get in the next few days will sound harmless, but it will carry truth between the words. When she says, "I was just thinking of you," listen to what's unspoken. It's guilt covered in small talk. Something huge is waiting for you, and it starts with this exposure. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Archangel Michael says your spiritual account is being audited. Every stolen coin, every delayed reward, every blocked opportunity, all are being traced back to their rightful owner. That owner is you. You may not realize it, but heaven has already set a trap of light. The moment she tries to access more of what is yours, the flow will reverse and she will lose what she wrongfully gained. That's divine balance, not revenge. The next 3 days will be heavy with signs. A misplaced key, a sudden call, a dream where someone hands you a golden envelope. Pay attention. These are confirmations that your restoration has begun. Don't scroll now. Heaven doesn't want you distracted when justice is this close. Type Amen to get blessing 777. You were never losing. My child. You were being protected from fake hands touching what was holy. God was silent, not because he didn't see, but because he wanted the timing to hurt her conscience, not your heart. Her smile that once looked calm will soon turn into confusion. She will wonder why her luck changed, why her doors close, why her plans fail. That's because the energy she borrowed from your destiny is being withdrawn. Your finances will suddenly glow again, unexpected deposits, refunds, and forgotten dues will resurface like they were waiting behind a locked gate. That gate has just opened. Don't skip. Your name is about to appear in the conversation that changes your reality. Type Amen to get blessing. 888. When she first met you, she saw your purity, your ease with giving. You thought it was compassion. She saw it as opportunity. She studied the pattern of your generosity like a map. But she forgot one thing. Heaven writes everything. What she took without right will return, in ways she never imagined. You might hear from a new source soon, an email, a letter, or a stranger mentioning your name with respect. That's your divine compensation entering through new doors. Archangel Michael says, this woman's smile will fade when she sees your name rising higher again. Every lie she whispered about you will echo back toward her. Don't scroll. Something huge is waiting. Your restoration has begun. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Your path is now being guarded by light, stronger than any manipulation. You may feel sudden calm, unexpected clarity. That's not coincidence. That's realignment. You're being pulled back into alignment with your original destiny timeline. This woman's victory was short-lived because it was built on stolen foundation. You will soon witness her distance herself from you, not because she wants to, but because heaven will make her. She won't be able to face your rise. The next 48 hours will feel electric, small synchronicities, numbers, repeating, sudden warmth around your hands or chest. That's the energy of return flowing back to you. Don't skip. Every second you stay connected, the blessing grows stronger. Type Amen to get blessing 10. A silent miracle is in progress. Your financial delay was only heaven's delay in allowing wrong hands to be revealed. Now that exposure is complete, you'll see movement faster than you imagined. The contract, the payment, the favor, the opportunity that was denied will call your name again. The vibration of your soul has shifted from waiting to receiving. She took what wasn't hers, but she cannot hold it any longer. Remember, my child, no one can steal what heaven has already assigned to you. They can delay it, disguise it, but not destroy it. What's yours will find you multiplied. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The final part of this message carries your turning point. Type Amen to get blessing. 1111. You will soon receive a sign in daylight, a butterfly near money, a sudden coin on the floor, a random call, from someone you thought forgot you. These are not random. They're signals of recovery. The one who smiled behind your back will now watch your light return in full force. She will realize too late that her laughter was the sound of her own fall. And you will glow with grace, not anger, because heaven taught you that no thief can outrun divine timing. Archangel Michael says your tables are turning. The accounts are balanced. Your name is about to appear in unexpected favor reports, banks, projects, offers, love, and peace. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you right now. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. My beloved child, don't skip this moment. Something sacred is shifting right now. The angelic realm is pouring light into the cracks that were caused by her greed. You are standing in the middle of your comeback and heaven wants you to see every moment of it unfold. That woman who thought she outsmarted fate is now being confronted by her own reflection. She sees the glow that once dimmed in, you now returning with double strength. Every whisper she spread, every seed of doubt she planted is turning into the roots of her own lesson. You will start hearing your name again. Not in whispers of gossip, but in circles of recognition. Projects, payments, people that once ignored you will now remember your value. Heaven is reminding the world who you are. Don't scroll. You're being lifted back into alignment with your true financial inheritance. Type Amen to get blessing. 1313, in the stillness of midnight, when you think no one notices your effort, heaven watches you rebuild quietly. The angels count every tear that fell when you couldn't explain where your money went. They've seen you giving while empty, trusting while wounded, believing while being betrayed. Now, every unseen sacrifice is turning into visible gain. You will soon receive what's called a divine refund. It may not come from the same person, but the universe will deliver it through unexpected hands. Someone in authority is about to feel compelled to bless you, not out of pity, but out of unseen instruction. They'll feel your name tugging at their spirit. And they won't rest until they give what's yours. Don't skip. This is the exact moment your destiny starts reversing the losses. Type Amen to get blessing. 1414, Archangel Michael says, your story will soon become proof that heaven never forgets a wrong done to the innocent. You might notice sudden messages, emails, or notifications that lead you toward restoration. Follow them. They're not random. They're divine direction. The same woman who mocked your patience will now watch your rise in disbelief. Her fake smile will fade into silence because truth doesn't need to defend itself. It exposes naturally. You were meant to see this moment. The winds have changed. The spiritual current that once carried your money away is now pushing it back toward your account. You'll see evidence within days. A message, a number, or a sudden credit that seems to come from nowhere. Don't scroll. Something huge is already in motion. Type Amen to get blessing. 1515, every stolen opportunity had your name engraved on it. And heaven kept those names stored safely until the right hour. That hour is now. You'll notice the same people who doubted you are suddenly reaching out, offering to help, to reconnect, to make things right. That's not coincidence. That's guilt turning into apology. Let them come, but let your peace decide if they can stay. The woman who took, from you will soon face her own moment of loss. Not because of your anger, but because of her choices. Her smile will hide confusion. Her plans will fall flat. And the universe will make her remember every bit she took that wasn't hers. Stay calm, my child. Heaven doesn't need revenge. It delivers restoration. Type Amen to get blessing. 1616, you're stepping into your redemption arc. This season will be filled with rebalancing. What was drained from you emotionally, mentally, financially will pour back, multiplied. Heaven is shifting resources from her hands into yours, not quietly, but publicly. So the world knows that divine justice has no shortcuts. Your glow will return stronger than ever before. Your finances will align with the effort you've given. The laughter behind your back will soon turn into silence before your eyes. She will remember your kindness, but it will be too late to fix the damage she caused because heaven has already closed her access to your blessings. Don't skip. You're seconds away from your breakthrough. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. You might feel sudden emotional waves. One moment calm, the next tearful. That's the energy of release. It's the spiritual refund process happening in real time. Someone new is being positioned to bring you what you deserve. A helper, a mentor, a divine messenger. They will appear unexpectedly. You'll recognize them because they'll mention something connected to your loss without you telling them. Archangel Michael says, your name is cleared in the heavenly records. Every false blame, every manipulation, every financial setback is being erased. Your timeline is being rewritten in your favor. Don't scroll. You are witnessing your story's turning point right now. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. Now listen closely. The reason she could touch your finances before was because you allowed emotional access. That's what heaven is correcting. You'll start feeling more detached from her energy. That's protection, not distance. You'll begin craving peace, quiet, solitude. That's your spirit recalibrating after financial warfare. Don't fight it. Let the silence heal what her noise once broke. Soon you'll see physical signs of wealth returning, repaired relationships, cleared debts, unexpected calls about opportunities you thought were gone. The energy that once leaked out of your life is now sealed with divine authority. Don't skip. Something huge is unfolding as you hear this. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. When the woman who took what was yours realizes she's been exposed, she will try to appear kind again. She might say, I was only trying to help. But heaven has already seen her motives, and she can no longer hide behind her charm. Her illusions are dissolving. The very people she convinced to doubt you are now questioning her instead. Truth always circles back home. And this time it's knocking on your door carrying abundance. My beloved child, remember this. Your silence was never weakness, it was the pause before the roar of your restoration. Don't skip. The next paragraph carries the final shift. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. Right now, heaven is sealing this moment with your name. The energy of loss has turned into momentum. The money that entered wrong hands is being tracked and transferred spiritually back to you. Watch how your mood, your confidence, your sleep improves. These are signs your spiritual balance sheet is clearing. You'll soon walk into places that once ignored you and feel the atmosphere shift in your favor. Every debt, every delay, every denial is now reversing. The woman who smiled while taking what was yours will now watch you smile without explanation. Don't skip. Something huge has officially begun in your life. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. My beloved child, don't skip. Something massive is unfolding right now. The kind of turnaround that will make every sleepless night suddenly make sense. You are walking through a divine reversal. And the woman who smiled as she took what was yours is about to face what she never expected. Exposure from heaven itself. You might feel chills as you listen. That's confirmation. The very energy that once worked against you is now being forced to work for you. Your angels have rewritten the path, redirecting all lost flow back toward your name, your account, your destiny. This is not punishment. This is divine balance. Heaven is not seeking to destroy her. It's making sure you are fully restored. What's yours will never be carried by deceit again. Don't scroll. You're about to hear what happens when heaven flips the script. Type Amen to get blessing. 2323. The woman who smiled behind your back has begun to sense it. Her luck fading, her control weakening, her network turning silent. The very people she used to laugh with are now avoiding her. As if something invisible warned them to step back. That's not coincidence. That's spiritual consequence. Meanwhile, doors that once refused to open for you are now glowing with opportunity. You'll receive calls, offers, ideas, and signs that feel too aligned to be random. Each one is a breadcrumb leading back to the abundance that was rerouted. Archangel Michael says, your name has been stamped with divine favor. Every spiritual thief that once touched your energy now faces divine boundaries. They can no longer access your flow. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you in the next few lines. Type Amen to get blessing. 2424. Your ancestors, your guides, your angels, they've been working in silence while you were questioning your worth. They saw every time you helped when you barely had enough. They watched you choose kindness over confrontation. And that has built your karmic wealth silently. Now that wealth is maturing, someone powerful, someone connected, someone pure of heart is about to notice your story and bring what's owed. Not in pity, but in purpose. You'll receive an invitation, an offer, or a sudden sum that feels heaven sent. The woman who took from you will witness this blessing and understand that what's meant for you cannot be stolen, only delayed. And her smile will fade into shock when she realizes heaven doesn't forget. Don't scroll. You're standing on holy ground right now. Type Amen to get blessing. 2525. She thought no one would ever trace it back to her. The way she rerouted the flow, the way she played innocent. But the truth always finds its voice. Someone around her is about to confess something that exposes it all. A message, an email, or a casual remark from someone close to her will open the truth like a locked vault. You won't have to fight or argue. The universe will make it surface in perfect timing. And when it does, don't react with anger. Just smile because heaven already scheduled your recovery before she ever took the first coin. Don't skip. You're seconds away from the revelation that shifts everything. Type Amen to get blessing. 2626. Your spiritual bank has been under review. The angels have been auditing every delay, every deceit, every disguise that hid your blessings. The verdict is final. Your restoration is approved. Soon you'll notice strange coincidences. People who once owed you suddenly remembering. Gifts arriving unexpectedly. Lost money appearing in forms you didn't expect. That's your abundance returning home. Archangel Michael says the account is cleared. You'll feel lighter, freer, calmer because the flow of wealth is finally in your rightful control again. Don't scroll, something huge is waiting for you beyond this moment. Type Amen to get blessing. 2727. The woman's laughter has turned into anxiety now. She feels it. The pullback, the weight of guilt, the invisible wall between her and what she took. Her peace is gone because what isn't yours can never bring comfort. And you'll notice your own peace returning. Bills that once felt heavy will start clearing easily. Things that were delayed will suddenly move. It's not magic. It's divine justice. The energy around your name is bright again, strong again, unstoppable again. You're no longer being drained. You're being crowned. Don't skip. Something huge is manifesting in your favor. Type Amen to get blessing. 2828. The angels have drawn a line between your destiny and her interference. What was once cloudy is now crystal clear. Every confusion, every misunderstanding, every blocked path is dissolving. You'll soon hear that she's facing a moment of reckoning. A failed deal, a sudden delay, a mirror of what she caused you to feel. But don't celebrate her pain. Celebrate your peace because heaven doesn't operate through revenge. It restores balance. This is your moment to rise silently. Your blessings will make the noise for you. The same people who overlooked you will now compete to work with you. Don't scroll. You're walking straight into divine compensation. Type Amen to get blessing. 29:29. My beloved child, heaven saw every sleepless night where you counted losses that weren't your fault. Those were prayers without words, and tonight they are being answered. You'll start to feel protected in new ways, small delays that save you, intuition that warns you, instincts that pull you away from traps. That's Archangel Michael guarding your every move, ensuring no wrong hands ever touch your flow again. What's coming next will feel like the world suddenly remembers who you are. Your name, once ignored, will rise in divine spotlight. Your money, once drained, will now overflow. Don't skip. You're about to feel the full circle of restoration. Type Amen to get blessing. 30:30. And now something extraordinary is forming in the unseen realm. Heaven is gathering everything that was ever stolen, blocked, or hidden from you. Not just money, but recognition, love, and peace. You will receive confirmation after confirmation, random amounts credited. Forgotten checks resurfacing, debts canceled, and offers multiplying. This is the floodgate moment heaven promised silently while you were still, in tears. The woman's season of taking has ended. Your season of reigning has begun. Her smile is gone, but your joy is eternal. Don't scroll. Something huge is happening for you, not to you. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. Now, heaven wants you to sit quietly for a moment. Breathe. Feel that warmth in your chest. That's divine energy sealing your blessing. You are no longer leaking wealth. You are attracting it. Every project, every seed, every act of faith you planted will now bloom. You don't need to chase anymore. Heaven is sending what's yours directly into your path. Archangel Michael says, your account is restored. Your hands are blessed. Your name is protected. Don't skip. You're witnessing the proof that heaven remembers. Type Amen to get blessing. 3232, the shift is complete. You are free from deception. The woman who smiled as she took what was yours now walks through her own lessons while you walk into light. In the coming days, you'll hear good news. Something you gave up on will suddenly rise again. Stronger, bigger, unstoppable. That's how heaven writes redemption quietly, beautifully, perfectly. You've passed the test. Now walk with confidence. You are the rightful owner of divine abundance, and no human hand can touch it again. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting. Your abundance is finally in your hands. Type Amen to get blessing. 3333 My beloved child, don't skip. What's happening next is sacred and irreversible. You've reached the moment where heaven turns loss into legacy. Everything that was stolen is not just coming back, it's coming back multiplied. The woman who smiled as she took what was yours is now being shown what true ownership means. She's realizing that without your energy, her fortune fades like mist in the sun. What she built with deception cannot stand in the light that's now surrounding you. And you're glowing differently. Your aura is magnetic, your timing precise, your intuition sharp. Every block has turned into a bridge. Don't scroll. The blessing that was delayed is about to knock at your door. Type Amen to get blessing. 3434, the same people who once doubted you are now whispering your name in admiration. They're watching you rise quietly, wondering how everything turned in your favor so fast. They don't see the angels behind the scenes, but you feel them. This is divine payback wrapped in grace. Heaven never humiliates you. It elevates you so high that no rumor can reach your altitude. That's why your silence carried more power than confrontation ever could. Your finances are now aligning with your frequency. Your energy is no longer scattered. It's focused, unstoppable, guided. Every cent, every effort, every act of faith is returning to you magnified. Don't skip. Something huge is unfolding in your favor. Type Amen to get blessing. 3535, Archangel Michael says, Heaven has released your name into the wind of prosperity. That's why you've been seeing repeating numbers, hearing certain songs, or feeling sudden warmth in your palms. These are confirmations. You may notice that your phone vibrates more often. Your inbox fills with opportunity. Your connections reawaken. Those are not coincidences. They are the pathways through which heaven is restoring your wealth. The woman who smiled while taking what was yours will now find herself outside the circle she tried to control. Her season of deceit is ending where your new era begins. The balance of energy is complete. Don't scroll. You are seconds away from visible manifestation. Type Amen to get blessing 3636. Now, heaven wants you to understand something deeper. You were never being punished. You were being refined. Every setback trained your spirit to recognize fake smiles and false intentions. That's why you won't be tricked again. You've learned the language of energy. You can feel when someone's motive doesn't match their words. That's your new spiritual gift. Discernment born through experience. It will protect your wealth, your peace, and your purpose. The next time someone smiles at your success, you'll sense their energy instantly. Heaven has sharpened your intuition so your blessings remain untouchable. Don't skip. The wisdom you've earned is part of your abundance. Type Amen to get blessing. 3737. The woman who took from you will soon cross your path again. But this time, you'll notice something different. Her confidence is gone, replaced by guilt. She might apologize, or she might pretend nothing happened. Either way, her spirit knows the truth. You'll be calm, kind, and detached because you no longer need her acknowledgement. Your abundance speaks louder than her silence ever could. You've already forgiven her in your heart, which means she has no power left. Heaven saw your grace, and that's why you're being trusted with greater wealth. Now, you didn't seek revenge. You chose light. And light always multiplies. Don't scroll. Your divine promotion has just been signed. Type Amen to get blessing. 3838. Your story will inspire others. People will look at you and wonder how you survived what was meant to destroy you. You'll smile, not to boast, but to show that divine justice is real. Opportunities will come from directions you never expected. Contracts, collaborations, invitations. These are heaven's ways of saying we remember everything you lost. Your hard days were the down payment for this rise. And as you prosper, remember to stay grounded. The same patience that carried you through darkness will protect you in light. Don't skip. You're walking into the golden chapter of your destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 3939. She's now realizing that she didn't just steal from you. She interfered with divine order. And divine order always resets. Her gain has become her lesson. Your pain has become your crown. You'll see proof of this reset soon. Perhaps through a sudden opportunity she loses or through news that confirms her mask has fallen. But you won't gloat. You'll smile in quiet understanding, because you've evolved beyond revenge. Heaven is placing new guardians around your finances. What was taken is returning in upgraded form. You'll receive more than you lost, faster than you expect. Don't scroll. The final transfer is almost complete. Type Amen to get blessing 4040. Archangel Michael says, your wealth is now marked with divine encryption. No false heart, no greedy hand can ever access it again. You are entering a phase where even your smallest effort will yield multiplied results. Your creative ideas will attract investors. Your name will echo in spaces that matter. The woman who once smiled at your pain will now be forced to watch your triumph from a distance she can't cross. The heavens declare this. It is done. The wrong hands have been removed. The rightful owner. You has reclaimed everything. Don't skip. The energy of breakthrough is surrounding you right now. Type Amen to get blessing. 4141. Your dreams will shift now. You'll see water turning clear. Doors unlocking, hands opening. Those are symbols of release. Heaven communicates through visions before manifestation. And in waking life, you'll notice your mood becoming lighter, your ideas flowing faster, and your motivation returning strong. That's the vibration of divine recovery. Every delay is gone. Every block has vanished. The woman's laughter has turned to silence. And your name now carries the frequency of success. You're being called into a season of abundance that no man or woman can interrupt again. Don't scroll. Something huge is waiting right at your doorstep. Type Amen to get blessing. 4242. The final stage of your restoration begins with gratitude. As you thank heaven for what's returning, you accelerate the process. Gratitude multiplies blessings the same way deception drains them. Every thank you whisper becomes a magnet for more miracles. So speak it often. Thank the angels. Thank the timing. Thank the lessons. Your wealth is now sacred energy, purified and unstoppable. The woman who smiled will fade from your story, but your name will rise into history. You've gone from stolen to chosen, from lack to overflow, from silence to glory. Don't skip. Your abundance is breathing, growing, glowing right now. Type Amen to get blessing. 4343. You are now fully restored. Your money, your peace, your joy, all back in divine order. The woman who thought she could manipulate destiny has met her limit. You, on the other hand, have just stepped into limitless favor. Archangel Michael says, your hands are blessed to build, not to lose. Every idea you touch will flourish. Every connection you make will turn into gold. Every effort you put forward will bring tenfold returns. Heaven watched, heaven waited, heaven acted, and now heaven celebrates. You are proof that no wrong hand can ever rewrite a divine plan. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting. It's your time to shine. Type Amen to get blessing. 4444.